I am Uma Rani, Assistant Professor of EC Department. This semester I am going to handle OMD 551 Basics of Biomedical Instrumentation for third year ECE, EEE, CSE students. This is a common open elective for CSE, EEE and CSE. So this slide shows the expected outcomes. So in that, after completed the syllabus, the student will learn about the different biopotential and its propagation, to understand the different types of electrodes and its placement of various recording, and it will design bioamplifier of various physiological recording, and to learn the different measurements techniques for non-physiological parameters. Finally, to familiarize the different biochemical measurements. So these are the outcomes of this syllabus. So unit 1, we are going to discuss about biopotential generation and its electrodes types. So first of all, what does mean by biopotentials? Any signal which is taken from our body is nothing but biosignal. So in that slide, in order to measure the and record the potential in the body, it is necessary to provide some interface between the body and the electronic measuring apparatus. It means, so we need an interface between the body and electrode. That is, electrode means measuring apparatus. So here measuring apparatus is electrodes. So electrode is nothing but transducer. So what is the operation of transducer? It converts the one form of energy into another form of energy. So in that electrode, the basic biosignal is converted into electrical signal. That is, the ionic current is converted into electrical current. So this is a concept of electrodes. So here the current flows in the measuring circuit for at least a fraction of the period of time over with the measurement is made. So biopotential electrode is a transducer. So already I said electrode is a transducer that convert the body ionic current in the body into the traditional electric current flowing in the electrode. Current is carried in the body by ions, where it is carried in the electrode and it is lead wired by electrons. So here the electrode changes an ionic current into electric current. So this is a basic concept of electrode. So and measuring apparatus. Measuring apparatus is nothing but electrode, and we need a interface between the body and measuring apparatus. So this is the main thing. So this figure shows the electrical behavior of the electrolyte. So here metal. So metal, we have positive ions and negative ions. So electrolyte is a medium, right? So metal is consists of both positive ions and negative ions. So electrolyte is a medium. So using that, we can get the biosignal from our body. So already I said we need an interface between our body and electrode. So the electrode is transducer. It converts the ionic current into electronic current. So this is a basic equivalent circuit for the electrical behavior of electrode. So this slide shows the equivalent circuit of electrolyte. So here we are adding some passive components in that circuit. So passive components means resistor and capacitor. So we are connecting the passive components in the equivalent circuit of electrical behavior. So this is a equivalent circuit for electrode electrolyte. So here capacitor and resistor are passive components. We are using the passive components in that equivalent circuit. We are convert the impedance. So this slide shows the more precise approximation of double layer. So this is also electrode electrolyte. Electrode electrolyte means interface. That is, we need a interface between the body and electrode or transducer. So RCT means active charge transfer resistance, and W means element reflecting diffusion with the impedance ZW, which is equal to JW to the power 5 into AW. AW is a Warburg coefficient. So this slide shows the half cell potential. So in that slide, the half cell potential is determined by the following steps. So what are the following steps means? The first step is metal involved. The next, concentration of ion in solution, and third one is temperature, and last one is other second order factor. So these are the steps to determine the half cell potential. So this diagram shows the half cell potential. In that diagram also we are having metal interface between the surface. So these two metal are separated by the semi-permeable membrane. The first one shows the positive ions, the next electrode or metal shows the negative ions. So in that we are applying the potential means, so the movement of electrons and holes will make the current movement. So the current will passes through the patient body. It will pick up the electrical signal from our body, and then it converts the ionic current into electrical current. So this is a half cell potential operation. Certain mechanism separate charges at the metal electrolyte interface results in one type of charges dominant on the surface of the metal, and the opposite charges concentrated at the immediately adjacent electrolyte. Right? So I said metal having both positive and negative ions, the potential is applied. So the electrons and holes, that is positive ions and negative ions, will make a movement. It will produce the current. So that particular current will be given to our body, then pick up the biosignal, then convert it into electrical signal. It means the ionic current is converted into electrical current. So this slide shows the polarization. So before that, what does mean by resting potential? So before we know the polarization concept, we have to study the action potential, resting potential, repolarization, depolarization. Okay. Our body consists of so many cells. So in our body, a cell contains positive and negative ions. If a cell is in resting state means the potential is called resting potential. If the cell is an action means, if cell will make a action means it is nothing but action potential. So again I repeat, if a cell is in resting state means is a resting potential. If a cell will make a action or movement is nothing but action potential. So in the case of action potential, resting potential, we have a different state. So in the action potential, the state is depolarization. In resting potential state is polarization. So it means, what does mean by polarization means, the resting potential state is nothing but polarization. So the half cell potential altered when there is a current flowing in the electrode. So over potential is the difference between the observed half cell potential with current flow and the equilibrium zero current of half cell potential. The next is mechanism contributed to over potential. So ohmic potential. So voltage drop along the path of the current, and the current changes the resistance of electrolyte, and thus a voltage drop does not follow Ohm's law. So what is Ohm's law? V which is equal to IR. It follows the Ohm's law means the current is nothing but ohmic current. If a current follows the Ohm's law means its current is nothing but ohmic current. Concentration over potential means current changes the distribution of ions at the electrode-electrolyte interface. The next is activation over potential. So current changes the rate of oxidation and reduction, since the activation energy barriers for oxidation and reduction are different. The net activation energy depends on the direction of the current, and the difference appears as voltage. That is, the polarization voltage which is equal to resting potential voltage plus concentration of voltage plus action potential voltage. So now polarization and impedance of the electrode are two of the most important electrode properties to be considered. Okay, so this slide shows what is meant by resting potential and action potential, polarization and depolarization. So if a cell is in resting state means resting potential. If a cell make an action or movement, in that state the polarization called depolarization. Resting potential state is called polarization. Action potential state is called depolarization. Again the cell will come to the same stage, that is resting state means. So that is called repolarization. So this slide shows the half cell potential and Nernst equation. So here, when two ionic solution of different concentration are separated by semi-permeable membrane. So in fourth slide we see the half cell potential separated by semi-permeable membrane, and electric potential exists across the E which is equal to RT by NF ln of A1 by A2. A1 and A2 are the activity of the ions on each side of the membrane. A1 and A2 are the activity of the ions on each side of the membrane. So ionic activity is the availability of ionic species in solution to enter into a reaction. So here ionic activity most of the time equal to the concentration of the ion. For the general oxidation reduction reaction, alpha A plus beta B plus gamma C plus Ne bar. This is a Nernst equation for half cell potential. So this equation is called Nernst equation, half cell potential, E which is equal to E power 0 plus RT by NF ln of A alpha beta gamma and Ne. So this is a Nernst equation for half cell potential.